and classic American muscle cars.
All right, don't forget about this little celebrity, though. The '69 Charger just oozes cool, right? It's not just a pretty face, though. It laid the groundwork for Dodge's Daytona, too. What a find.
Arrived at your destination.
Who'd leave a car like this all the way out here? With an engine sound like the RX-7, it is a complete crime that it's been silent for so long. Ready to get to work? Good as new, right? Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing, well, hearing it in action.
All right, take it for a spin later, though. I think you'll be impressed. Such a classic sports car. Actually, thinking about it now, the RX-7 was the first in a line of fast, sporty Mazdas. A pioneer, really.
Arrived at your destination.
Isn't that a beauty? Even coated in years of dirt. A perfect Porsche 959. Completely iconic. And completely ready for a clean. Would you look at that shine? It really is the least we could do for such a groundbreaking car back in its prime.
Okay, it's in the garage. Give it a whirl when you can. The 959 was the supercar that set a production precedent with its all-wheel drive. Gotta say, it's still got that futuristic appeal it had back in the 80s.
Turn left.
Okay, let's play a game. Guess the recently found treasure car. You ready? First clue. It was found in a lovely little town. No? Okay, I'll narrow it down. Clue 2. The manufacturer is one word, 2 syllables. No, wrong? Alright, right, final clue. Headquarters are in Stuttgart, Germany. Yep, Porsche 959. Here's a song.
What's that? This definitely could be what we're looking for. You should get some footage. Yes, there it is. The Sierra Enterprises Evo.
I remember this story back in 2010. A Mitsubishi time attack car with so much potential. It had a truly unfortunate run. The turbo blew during its second time attack. They never continued work due to the cost.
I remember. It came second twice, right? The owner wanted more, though, and they ended up losing the car to time.
The specs on this really set a new precedent for time attack cars. It boasted an incredible 4-cylinder turbo engine, tuned to complete perfection. A real thing of engineering art.
They really got every ounce of performance out of it. Right, let's load it up and get it back out there.
Alright, we'll need some time to get this fixed. Figure out its issues. I'll give you a call when it's ready.
Might very well uncover a great mystery here. You should record this. The rumors were true. The Peugeot 205 T16. Not so elusive anymore.
What a find! It had been misplaced between rally stages, attending as a showpiece. No one knew where it went, diminished to rumors of sightings.
The 205 was a fierce competitor back in the 80s, right? Had a good few wins under its belt?
Absolutely. In fact, the most successful Group B vehicle. The T16 was a wonder, all-wheel drive and powerful. For regulations, Peugeot was required to make 200 units, all inspected in the same place. I can only imagine what a sight that was.
Well, this car definitely needs some TLC. Looks like it was left in a rush.
So it'll be a little while before the car is ready. I'll give you a call.
Arrived at your destination.
Hey, I think there will be an interesting find in here. Want to document it with some footage? Ooh, a Mitsubishi Montero Evolution. An absolute dominator of endurance rallies.
Yes, exactly. In '97, this model marked the start of an incredible run for Mitsubishi at Dakar. Apparently, this one in particular performed well.
The damage to that front bumper alone is an indication of an incredible endurance career.
Almost fully destroyed. The aren't delicate, though. The Montero model won 12 Dakar rallies in the 2000s. They were surpassed at one point, but bounced back after further developing the truck.
Well, it looks like you've got your work cut out restoring this off-roading monster. Let's load it.
Hey, that front bumper was completely destroyed. Plus, there's dirt caked into every crevice of the poor car. We'll call you when we're done sorting it out.
This is it. You'll want this properly recorded. Ready to film? This has got to be the mysterious Nissan of the mountain passes. The R390. You know only one of these was made?
Yes, it's the fastest and most expensive Nissan made to this day. Its racing counterpart was built for the 97 and 98 Le Mans, although there were some overheating issues in the first year. They manufactured this singular model to comply with street legal regulations of the GT1 class.
I heard there was a huge mix-up during a transfer of cars to new facilities. Cars were sent to the wrong places, and most were successfully tracked down. All but one.
Looks like it fell into the hands of someone who knew their way around this type of vehicle, and their way around the tollgate passes. The car's set up properly on the lift, ready for welding.
They obviously wanted it to remain a secret. The owner could even be you, Yuji.
The car's gone to Yuji's, and I'll let you know when it's back up and running.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
I really cannot wait for this one. This find will be the stuff of a legend. Get a camera, get this on record. I can't believe it. The Honda NSX-R GT. Do you know how rare this is?
Rare, indeed. Only 5 were made, and this one looks like it found its way to an owner, but with no official records on how or to who.
Well, it's in great condition. Looks like whoever managed to get it truly loved the car.
It has a few miles to its name and incredibly looked after. It's mechanically a duplicate of the NSX-R, which is rare in itself. The GT counterpart, extraordinarily unobtainable, built to improve their competitiveness in the Super GT class.
Talk about one of a kind. I can't wait to see this on the road. Let's get going.
All right, we'll let you know when it's ready. The car's in good condition, but we'll still need to give it a good valet.
Ready for the big reveal? Get a camera to record. You'll be glad you did. Would you look at that? The Porsche 930. Not looking too bad at all.
Now this has truly impressed me. Being one of the fastest production cars, it gained a huge popularity in the street racing scene. Look at that rear engine, May. This one particularly has been heavily modified.
Yes, I heard of a car like this being engineered to reach the highest speeds in Japan. Apparently, it has pieces from the Porsche 962.
A car like this could effortlessly cut through the streets of Tokyo in a flash. I have to say, as soon as I saw the color, I recognized it. It's somewhat notorious amongst fans, but this popularity ultimately led to its retirement.
Wow, it looks like we owe it to car culture to restore this Porsche. Yuji, you ready?
Okay, we've got the car at Yuji's. Even though the engine is incredibly tuned, it needs work. I'll give you a ring when it's done.
Tell me all that you care about and everyone that you love. Share a secret
Hey, wait, that's the same color, same everything as my uncle's Figaro. Did he? Is this his? Now, I know what color it was because the Figaro came in 4 colors. one for each season.
All right, it's in your garage. Talk about classy. Enjoy it. Perfect for an amble around the forest roads. Maybe park up outside a cafe in the city. A real leisure car.
This will be a special one for you, right, Yuji? We should definitely capture it. Got your camera? Now this is a real special find. 71 Nissan Skyline GTR. Recognize it, Yuji?
I'd recognize this car from a million kilometers away. This is like stepping into a time capsule. The Hakosuka Skyline. My mentor truly poured all his time into this car. Raced it too.
These were really sought after, weren't they? Altered specifically for handling and aerodynamics.
Yes, May. These models were built to be truly competitive. The over-fenders became a thing of style, too. And didn't this car see victory after victory? It had real glory days. I can't believe it's still intact. Even his workbench is in the same place.
Let's finish what your mentor started, right, Yuji? It'll be a full circle moment.
Yuji needs to give this one some extra care with a rebuild. I'll let you know when it's ready.
Hey, just a thought. There's no real reason to leave a barn empty, carless. So why not do a good thing for the next person who stumbles upon this place? Okay, what you thinking?
Ford GT. Hopefully the salty sea air hasn't ruined the paintwork. It's in decent condition, but could do with a full valet. Now this is how you do a tribute. Redesigning a Le Mans classic. I could see myself driving this for 24 hours.
Okay, in the garage and ready for its next endurance race. If it was mine, I'd be taking this on one huge Japan road trip. It's built for endurance. Enjoy it. It's a head turner for sure.
Yards. Turn left.
Hey, wanna get some footage? This will be a mystery solved if we found it. Oh, it's the missing car. Ford Sierra Cosworth RS 500. Still with the container and everything.
Looks like whoever obtained the container attempted to extract the car and damaged it. This car dominated in the late 80s, truly the peak of the touring era. Once retired, it was meant to be shipped out to America, but it was lost in transit.
Wow. Shipped, lost, and misplaced. It's a shame it never made it back out of that box. It was a great competitive car.
Yes, originally built to push the speed of the Sierra Cosworth, it had a great amount of race potential. It's a true collector's item now.
Well, let's get it back in mint condition. Fix up some of this unfortunate damage.
We've taken the car back to Yuji's. I'll give you a call once we fixed it up.
This is so exciting. Hopefully it's the car we think it is. You want to document this? We can film it, then look back at the progress. Ready? Oh, Nissan Pow! Yuji, this has to be the car, right? It looks pretty classic.
Yes, definitely the car we heard about.
How about both? You know this car sold out just 3 months after pre-orders went live? The retro-futuristic design is very appealing, I have to say.
In pre-orders they were popular. I believe this one was well loved too, although it's been quite exposed to the elements. But once it's fixed, it'll be perfect to explore the countryside in.
All right, let's get this out of here and get to work.
We need some time to fix it up. I'll call you when it's ready.
Arrived at your destination.
Hey, could you do me a favor and film this find? It'd really mean a lot. Wow. The nostalgia is really hitting me right now. This is my dad's '62 Lincoln Continental. He sold it when I was still tiny, but he told me all sorts of stories about this car. He poured so much passion into every inch of this thing.
You can see how well he looked after this car, May. Even from the paint scheme alone, everything is high quality. Down to all the details of a classic American lowrider.
He had a group of friends in the '80s, all into the same lowrider custom builds. They'd curate their cars for shows and meets, showcasing their latest upgrades.
I assume he had heavily lowered the chassis. Unfortunately, here it sunk down to the floor over time. But look at that interior. I'll be extra careful with this repair, May.
Thanks, Yuji. I think finding this car, fixing it up, and breathing life into it once more will be my greatest show of appreciation to him.
The car's back at Yuji's now. I'll give you a call once he's worked his magic.
So, we have a possible '90s GT 500 champion behind these doors. Wanna get some footage of this? Wow! Number 23 Nismo Skyline GTR. Just look at that engine.
This was an on-track monster back in the day. Both a championship and constructors winner. Untouchable up until '99 when it was swapped out.
It was still used in the festivals, right, Yuji? I heard it was at some of them in the 2000s.
That's right. It was around for a few years after its retirement. Look at the build-up on the bodywork. The upkeep would have been costly, which I assume is why it's been left in the middle of repairs.
I'm actually really hyped about this one. Yuji, work your magic.
This will need some garage time, but we got it. I'll let you know when it's ready.
Wow, if this isn't a picturesque scene. I know the Evo was built for tearing through rally routes, but this looks like a postcard. Ready to get stuck in? Restored to its former glory, Mitsubishi really worked wonders here. Ah, to be a rally driver in the 90s.
All right, it's in your garage. Don't keep it inside too long. A real rally performer, fully restored and back on the road. That's something to be proud of. It's so satisfying knowing that it'll be out on the open roads again.
Oh wow, the M1. 1981, I think. I wonder how long it's been here. Well, time to roll our sleeves up and give this showstopper a glow up. Wow, it's like we reversed time. Shame that we haven't. This model has quite the history.
Okay, it's waiting for you in the garage. You think for a German manufacturer, there's some distinct Italian design going on here? Well, you would not be wrong. Let me guess, straight to a road race in the M1?
Picture this, XS fans. You're driving around Japan, aware, alert, eyes darting about. You spot a flash of red under a railway bridge and bang! BMW M1 right there! Abandoned! No owner!
Imagine if the rumors are true and there really is a Le Mans competitor behind these doors. Get your cam ready. Oh, I can't believe it! The Mazda 787B. There's no way it's been sat here all this time.
Looking at the bodywork, it looks like it's been in some treacherous accident. Reports of it falling off a transportation truck must be true. Someone looks like they have tried to repair it, but damage must have been too great for them.
Nothing you can't handle, huh, Yuji? It's completely renowned for endurance. Not exactly a delicate flower of a car.
It's definitely worth trying to get it back up and running. The sound of the engine is iconic. Shame it couldn't run for another season.
It's in definite need of some TLC. Ready to pack it up?
All right, we'll let you know when it's ready. It needs some real work done.
You gotta give it up.
'74 Stratos. Great find. But ugh, my heart. Let's get it clean. You have to try this on the gravel and dirt. Trust me. This Stratos has real miles on the clock. But cars like this don't want to be in storage.
All right, safely tucked away in your garage. What an eye-catching Italian rally icon. You know it dominated the mid-'70s with 3 world championships in a row? That's a bit of motorsport history there. Now, go find some dirt.
Look what we have here. You should get recording. If this is what I think it is, you're not gonna want to miss it. In its prime, I can only imagine what this Toyota 2000 GT would have looked like. Stunning, I bet.
Not only beautiful, but incredibly high-performing. It was manufactured to be both comfortable for everyday use, but still race-ready. Really, it could be considered one of Japan's fast supercars.
Extremely rare, too. I heard only a small amount were ever produced for road driving.
Indeed. This one's had its interior stripped out. Been resting for a good while. When we get this back up and running, it will be truly impressive.
Well, it looks like we're gonna need to order a lot of parts. Let's get it loaded, Yuji.
Considering half the car's interior has been stripped, it'll be a bit before it's ready. I'll let you know.
Potentially a half-converted race car in here. Get recording. Let's see what we're working with. Yep, the Lamborghini Diablo SV, one of the greatest poster cars of the '90s. This one looks like it was decked out too.
This is the car I was asked to advise on. It originally was fitted out with flashy accessories, but the owner wanted to strip it back, restore it to being race-ready. Unfortunately, regulations changed and the money needed to upgrade dwindled.
I guess all the extras made the car heavy. A Diablo SV like this sat half ready for the track is so heartbreaking to see. Even in this state, you can see its potential.
It's a powerful car. Rear-wheel drive and gets to top speeds quickly. It's a real shame this car never saw the Super GT series.
It's a beautiful car, both with the vibrant accessories and without. Yuji, let's load it.
Hey, we'll contact you when the Diablo is fixed and race ready.
This will be a special one for you, right, Yuji? We should definitely capture it. Got your camera? What a car! The 1984 Tamika Skyline Turbo. This person was really trying to make this street legal?
Yes, an ambitious project fueled by pure passion. You can see the wheels have been switched out. It's a car built for maximum downforce and minimal weight.
Do you think we could really get this out on the road? I mean, it looks like a lot of the conversion is halfway through.
It is extremely different from the road car it was based on. Although, from what I was supplying and what I can see here, solid progress was made. So I believe we can.
I believe it too.
All right, the car's on its way back to Yuji's to finish up its conversion. I'll contact you when we're successful.
Oh, nice. You found a gift drop from another player. How sweet. Honestly, the people around here, the best. Meet me there and we can take a look.
Arrived at your destination.
That's so cool. What a gift. Be nice to say thanks.
I love a gift. And this, very generous. Enjoy taking this one out for a spin.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In yards. Turn right. 100 yards. Turn left.
I've just been handed a note. Hold on. It says, sorry, Simon, but I just found a Mitsubishi Evo Lancer. Well, you must have heard I was out searching, but I'll admit, not for very long. I get sidetracked listening to the waterfall, which for me is the real treasure. But hey, you get out there and you win some events in that Lancer. It's what the car would want.
One speed beast waiting for you in your garage. It's an incredible drive.
Calculating route. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn right. Calculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
It is rare to spot an abandoned 4GT out in the wild, but I did, down near Jodogohama Beach, but I was on my mountain bike, so I couldn't do anything about it. Well, someone got there and claimed it. I'm not mad. I saw them driving around, great work in the cleanup, you deserve it. Can you maybe clean my mountain bike? Take this tune as a deposit?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Cause they push and pull me down. And I'm forced to face who I've become. The silence screams so loud. I find myself.
SXS fans. Well done to all the drivers who compete. There was mud, there was dirt, there was not a clean spot left on any car that crossed the line. Hey, I know how that feels. I take my trusty steed, the mountain bike, off-road sometimes, and I'm fishing dirt out of my pockets for weeks. So here's a tune for those dirt racing legends out there.
Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a mountaintop, father never loved him. Mama said he's bad enough times that it's sunk in. Everybody out there, the devil is coming. Promise you
Turn around when it is safe to do so. your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 yards, turn right.
So when you're on tour, you have some pretty mammoth drives, but even I don't think I could drive the tour bus the entire length of the Goliath race. That was totally epic. I hope you had excess blasting to help your focus. Other radio stations are available, but honestly, I'm contractually obliged to say that. You will not find heavier tracks anywhere else, I promise. Stay tuned. access fans, it's Simon Neil here. So, things you expect to find abandoned on golf courses. Golf balls, of course. A single golf glove, put me down for a maybe. A putting wedge, if it's been bent out of shape, sure. A Dodge Charger, no. I would not expect that. But ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Good things are always just around the corner. Here's a tune.
Arrived at your destination.
I bet you're fried after finding all those. Hey, I tried. That's one fully restored Nissan Pal. It's in your garage.
To me hearing about these abandoned cars, but this long-lost Nissan Figaro just hits me hard. Have you seen it? It's so cute. I know they don't have feelings, but if they did, I would protect this little car with my life. It's the sort of car that would just be your best pal, you know. So if you found it, then I hope this is the start of a beautiful friendship. And here's a song for you both.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 yards, turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Simon Neil and Horizon XS, and some great news for all you treasure hunters out there. A skilled mountaineer braved the cold, trudged through the snow, and can now drive back in a fully spruced up Lancia Stratos. I remember seeing one of these heading to a rally event going through my hometown. That stunning colour. I've always wanted to rip around in one, so enjoy it. That is an order.
for roaming off the beaten path? That Montero Evo we found is ready in your garage. Remember my dad's Lincoln Continental? Yuji finished it. My father couldn't believe we tracked it down. It's in your garage.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Arrived at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination. Arrived at your destination. yards. Turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. You have arrived at your destination. arrived at your destination.
XS pals, this next tune is a skill song. So in return for all the skills you can chain for the duration, I'm offering double skill chain bonus. What a...
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 yards, turn left. Arrived at your destination.
We got no place to go and nothing to lose. Find euphoria in this dystopia. Never saw the kindness, the running from the sadness. Find euphoria in this dystopia. With this love and understanding, the running from the sadness. Shagali won't get. No more getting in my own way.
That was your skill song. That was it. No encores right now. Don't be mad at me. I'll bring you another skill song soon. I promise.
your destination.
Keeping the festival on overdrive.
Hey,
It's
that
Horizon
RS-500 is ready
XS.
for you now. The initial attempt to get it out of the cargo crate did more damage than we realized. Nothing usually couldn't handle, though.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination. Arrived at your destination.
excess.
Now I want some cut-in icing. You smashed all the mascots in this region.
Fuel your drive with high-octane rock energy. On Horizon XS.
yards. Turn left. Arrived at your destination.
On Horizon XS, keeping heads banging. Live and loud from Horizon Japan. excess. The festival on overdrive. It's Horizon. Horizon XS.
safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
I am Simon Neal, and this is Horizon XS.
Around when it is safe to do so. 100 yards. Turn left.
the hottest, loudest, non-stop rock.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
On and on, 'cause they push and pull me down, and I'm forced to face the who. From the silence scream so loud, I find myself.
If you want rock, you need Horizon XS. The rock never stops. 11 with Simon Neil. On Horizon XS.
I'll let you know you got them all. Yeah, bad.
You have arrived at your destination.